Okay. Okay, we are recording. Okay. Hey. Okay, that was a bit awkward. But anyways, I thought I'd record this little video just as I'm bored. It is currently 8:43 p.m. I've work tomorrow, and you know, I, I feel like I should have, I should make a video. I don't know why. It's not my job or anything, but I was just like, hey, I'm feeling creative. And so I just want to come on here and talk about a film. Uh, Goodbye Dragon Inn. I believe it's a Type A film. This is so unprepared. It's super unprofessional. Let me log into my Letterboxd. Uh, yeah, I saw it 2 weeks ago, so it's not fresh in my mind. But I just, okay. Yeah, Goodbye Dragon Inn, directed by Tsai Ming-liang. I hope I said that right. Um, yeah, and I thought it was an incredible film. I don't know. It's just been on my mind a lot. I think for anyone that hasn't seen it, it's basically set on in one day. I think it's like the early '60s, and it's basically this cinema is recording its not recording. I'm recording. Um, is having its last showing of a film. Dragon Inn, hence the name Goodbye Dragon Inn, which is an old film, old martial arts film. And they're having the last screening, and it's just on. It's just thematically, there's no dialogue. Well, there's very little dialogue, and it's just every shot is just incredible. Um, yeah, I was just like, yeah, wow, yeah. Sorry, froze for a moment, then couldn't think, but you know, I just I just want to get my thoughts out here. I know there's videos out there upon this film, but they're specifically analyzing this video or a video essay. But I just wanted to just kind of get my word out there. I mean, you've got things like that, like Letterboxd and stuff that you can review your films, search. Which, by the way, boom, there's my Letterboxd. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna stop that because I don't want to edit this video that much. Um, but yeah, I just thought it was really good, and just the essence of just the slowness and just the almost the nothingness of everything happening, but also it's the end of something. It's almost like you're watching this film, and at least for me, like people's interpretations can be as different as they want, but just the slowness and just being like, you kind of think it's like, oh wow, this is why am I watching? But then I don't know. There's almost at the end of this, something comes to an end. Like this cinema's coming to an end. Oh, it's a fictional, made up, made up to the audience in terms of fictional, and the story that is being laid out as fictional. It's just ending, and you know, I just thought it was just so gut wrenching. This slow euthanasia is about to happen, and yeah, you're just bored. You're just essentially, oh, what the fuck? Oh shit! It was just, yeah, incredible all the way throughout. There were moments where I'd quickly check my phone. I was like, oh, this is, but just film is supposed to. It's not supposed. Obviously, there are films that are in the moment specifically, but there's also films where it's just then and after the fact, it just lingers within your mind, and I think this is one of those films that I literally just cannot get out of my head. Uh, Miley Minogue. Um, yeah, I just with some of these like films, and I need to see more by Ming Liang, but this was such an incredible. Avenue and Forward, way into that. And yeah, I obviously like I feel so like I don't know the fact that I'm not able to come up with certain terms or anything right now. I'm a film student, by the way. I don't know, to show you like book film book doing my dissertation third year. Yeah, look, Forrest Gump, Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, so like the fact that I'm not able to critique it in such a sophisticated or academic way. Obviously, in any other text, I'd be able to in terms of, but just and I've had 2 weeks to kind of develop my thoughts, and I still can't do that correctly. But it's just, I think that's what films are supposed to do. It's supposed to make you kind of, in the terms of like weak at your knees. Like if it's like you can't really conjure it up within your like your heart or your chest. Like you can't, you know, you can define it, but you can't fully bring it to a close of to a full stop. You could keep going and going until it ends up being a massive ramble, which I feel like I'm doing right now. But you know, I think that's me. That's just me. That's just who I am, and I think that's why I love this film, because it brings me to that point that I usually am in. But like any other film, if I was watching like Pulp Fiction or like a mainstream film, like I'd be like, yeah, I liked it, and full stop. That's it. I have nothing else to say. But I don't want to feel that when it comes to this like film, and this film does that. Like, wow, no dialogue, no nothing, and I'm hooked. Not hooked throughout, but afterwards, I am invested. Put that in, big bold. Invested. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I mean, it's a very quick. Quick is in 7 minutes. Quick. That's what I'm saying right now. This could go longer. Hey, if you wiggle your thing, have a look down there. See what it says down there. Yeah, that'll tell you how long you've got left. And that's what I was doing throughout this movie, was checking how long I had left. It was usually a bad sign, but this time, pretty good. Because, yeah. But, long story short, like, I'm just a guy out here rambling on. No. I'd say go watch it for yourself if you have. It's a very short film. I think it's only like under an hour and a half. Yeah, 82 minutes. You know, take the day off. Put it on. Whilst you're doing your work or your essay online. If you're with a boyfriend, girlfriend, or non-binary partner. Just whack it on. Whack it on. Like, I don't know. Just be there. You don't even have to be in there at the moment. Just be there. Not just don't have to because the only thing that's supposed to be there in the moment is the cinema, because that's where it'll be. And some would say that's where we are as humans, or this video, right here, right now. Until then, you press the replay if you want to. Like, it'd be nice, but that's just what you do. But yeah, I think that's everything. I've probably got way more to say, but just the nervous, just me being nervous in front of the camera and feeling like I'm blabbering. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it there. So, hope you enjoyed. If you want, I'd really like it, because I don't know if you could, you get the gist. But yeah, cool. Yeah, thank you for watching. Go watch a film. Really good film. Oh, so, and this is where I'll leave it. This film made me. I put a review on, obviously previous mentioned Letterboxd, but it reminded me of an Oscar Wilde quote, and I'll read it with my goofy ass voice. Okay. Most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions. Their lives a mimicry. Their passions a quotation. Oscar Wilde. So, yeah, go enjoy it. All right. Bye bye. Scram. Get out of here.